I was 20 years old when I was cast in my first professional job. I was in a Western where I ran around. It was fun. I was a cowboy and I had a star and a hat and guns and I rode a horse, and it was awesome. Voiceover was nothing that I ever thought I would get into. And then Jamie Thomason, casting director and voice director for Disney for many years, saw me or something. I can't remember what it was, but he cast me. My first voiceover job was playing a Scottish guy, and I had just gotten back from Scotland, crazily enough. So my accent was pretty good. Napoleon Dynamite was a crazy little project because, it was in this tiny little town in Idaho, and, the set was an actual dojo in this town. There's two movies that I've read that were so funny I could not stop laughing. One was Office Space and the other was Napoleon Dynamite. And I really wanted to do Napoleon, and I was lots of agents tried to talk me out of it because they had no money and there weren't really any stars in it and they didn't have distribution, and they were like, why waste your time? Go on vacation. And I was like, it's really, really funny, so I want to be a part of it. It's a small part, but I love it. It's very important in voice acting that you don't lose track of what you're saying, that you get so into the voice that you sort of lose what you're talking about. You're really just an instrument of the writer, and you have to remain an instrument of the writer. So read the entire script and know what your place is, how you move the story forward. It's not just about hitting your jokes as hard as you possibly can. You have to figure out what the whole sense of humor is, and how broad you can go or how subtle you need to be, and work from there. The rewarding part for me, there's so many rewarding parts. It's fun to act in the voiceover. It's really genuinely fun. It's fun for my kids who are 9 and 11 to be able to watch what I do, because if they see Office Space, that would be a lot of spleening. It's also just fun to be around voiceover actors. They're really nice people. I would say 99% of them are fantastic and incredibly talented, and it's fun. Where with on-camera work, it feels like you're working a lot, but when you're here in the voiceover world, it feels like you're playing. It's called crossing over. So you start thinking like the person that you're enacting, and it's a beautiful moment. That happened to me once with Batman. Batman was confronting the